Bitcoin just had a massive move, and if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to continue watching this video. Hey guys, Pingu Charts here. Welcome back to another Bitcoin analysis video. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio. As you guys can see, yesterday we went ahead and drew the support level here at 15,516, and we bounced perfectly off of this level. I mentioned this to you guys before, and again, I will keep mentioning it, that when you have a massive move like this, you have to wait for a pullback opportunity in order for this move to continue. It's a lot better to enter those shorting positions now than to enter down here, because again, you probably got wrecked if you were hoping for the fact that we would continue capitulating. It doesn't just go straight towards the downside. Usually you do have a pullback opportunity and then that continuation, which is very, very important and a perfect example of what we're seeing right now. Of course, on the 4-hour chart, you can see Bitcoin did break above the resistance level of 17,600, and now we are consolidating right in between the exponential moving averages. The 20 exponential is acting as a very strong resistance here. You can see that we've already seen a 3-test confirmation, so it's going to be very, very important to see whether or not Bitcoin can hold above this 9 exponential. But if we do see a break of this formation, ladies and gentlemen, things are going to become very interesting once again. Of course, from a bullish case scenario, we can possibly be retesting around the $18,800 level, because of the fact that that's pretty much where we saw that opportunity of a pullback and then that continuation on Bitcoin. On the lower time frames for Bitcoin, you can see that we are pretty much heading over to the resistance levels again. And this is something to keep in mind when you have Bitcoin trading above the exponential moving averages as support and slowly laddering up. It usually tends to be a bullish momentum trade. Ideally, that trade should end somewhere around the $18,800 level, but of course we can be expecting some scam wicks to the upside because of the fact that Bitcoin was in extreme oversold conditions. You can see that pretty much the move started from around that 20.7, which we mentioned over and over is going to be a very crucial level for Bitcoin to hover above. Ideally, from the 4-hour perspective now, as long as we trade above the 15,500, this does act as a medium-term support. But I want to show you guys something over here on the daily time frames. You can see that exactly what I'm talking about in terms of bearish engulfing candles retesting those lows. But this was a beautiful move to the upside. But I want to make sure that you guys understand the fact that this doesn't mean that we are at the bottom just yet. Just because we had a nice green candle today doesn't mean the fact that we have to look at it from this perspective in terms of a bottom. I just want you guys to understand that if you do think that you're missing out on price action, just zoom out. This looks like just any other green candle before the capitulation to the downside. And I'll show you guys a perfect example of this. You can see that right over here when Bitcoin actually broke below that $38,000 level, we had this huge move to the downside, and then we had some green candles over here before that continuation. These are normal after a large move to the downside. This is exactly what I'm expecting on the daily time frames as well. You can see in terms of a move, we still have quite a ways to go. Our worst case scenario, of course, is drawn around the $11,200 level on the daily time frames, but we just have to make sure that we obviously keep our emotions aside and look at it from a larger perspective. Of course, if Bitcoin can continue and actually hold above the 17.6 level, that would be a beautiful continuation. But guys, look at this perspective right now. We broke below a major support at 17.6, which acted as a very strong support level. Now we are using it as resistance. That indicates on the daily time frames that Bitcoin still has ways to go. We were, of course, on the oversold area in terms of the daily time frames, so we should have expected a bounce at this level for that continuation. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. As always, if you do enjoy my content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested in free $600 Bitcoin, make sure to check out the link in the bio.